The day has finally come. There's a new fake Season 6 Bible leak. Y'all already know how excited I get whenever I find these, like they're always so funny. This is kinda underwhelming compared to the other Bible I made a video on a few months ago, to be honest. People were fooled by that one because they took the Season 5 Bible and sprinkled their own Season 6 shit all over it in every single section. In the character descriptions, the dynamics, relationships, even dedicated like 2 pages for Lila and her identities. Even had one for another miraculous box they came up with. Unlike this one, it took me a long ass time to screenshot everything related to Season 6 to include in that video because they had new shit everywhere. Like you can tell whoever made the other Bible gave it their all, I'll give them that. But this one is just I don't know if there's another version of this with more information and not just episode synopsis, but this is what we get. Updated end of season December 6th, 2022. Confidential. Yeah sure grandma, let's get you to bed. It's not like they're still writing the season as we speak. So let's get right into the first episode. Back to school. A new beginning. Part 1. A new era has begun. Paris is now also known as an eco-friendly city. Marinette, Adrian, and their friends get introduced to the high school with the help of the principal, and some students. New friends, new environment, new activities and new subjects. What could possibly go wrong? This kinda sounds like the Season 6 synopsis we got a few weeks ago. But like, for the whole season, not just one episode. Yawn next. Episode 2. Chrysalis, A New Beginning Part 2. Chrysalis makes her first appearance during the lunch break. The fuck is lunch break? Ijbal. I imagine it like how the zombies came running in the cafeteria and all of us are dead. Marinette is yet prepared but still anxious, and prioritizes investigating Chrysalis, rather than spending time with Adrian, which makes him upset, and raises his suspicions. Could Marinette be Ladybug? Oh. Now we know it's fake 100%. Miraculous would never give us this. Girl, you could at least say he gets suspicious a few episodes later. But episode 2 is crazy. Episode 3, Retrospection. Okay, season 5 ass name. Speaking of, I wonder if they'll continue the season 5 titles ending with Ion or go back to Akuma names. Or Senti names, I don't know, depends. Or do all of the above? While visiting the Malil Museum, Adrian discovers 2 strangely familiar statues. One being Ladybug, and the other being Hawkmoth. A mysterious and dizzying sensation runs through Adrian's veins. Will he find out he was once akumatized into Chat Blanc? Huh. Wait, I'm confused. What's the correlation between these statues and Chat Blanc? Were there any statues in Chat Blanc? Also, it kinda makes me laugh when people say he was akumatized into Chat Blanc because he technically wasn't. Like, I don't really know how to phrase it, but he never got to be Chat Blanc in their timeline because he was defeated from the future. So he wasn't? Maybe if they didn't do this time travel shit we wouldn't be so confused. Chat Blanc can go to the trash. Confession, now that we brought up Chat Blanc, let me tell you about my relationship with this episode over the years. I was there when this shit came out and I was gagged, not because I liked it but because I was confused as hell. Like, I had no idea what's going on. I'm not even gonna lie to you, it took me at least 50 rewatches to kind of understand what's going on. I never really know what's going on whenever we get a time travel episode, but with this one especially I was sitting there scratching my head. This was a fever dream. I think only like a year or 2 ago I kind of understood Chat Blanc, but even now I'm still confused. Also, give it up for the worst kissing angle in TV history. Like, why the fuck are we getting the ant's point of view? Pick up that camera, why are you filming from the ground? I'm getting off topic now, moving on to episode 4. Cerise is convinced Chloe has an immense wasted potential. Ready to use it, she takes a trip to New York to meet the young spoiled teenager. Is it finally time for Chloe to join Chrysalis' forces? Okay, lost distance relationship queens. Of course there would be a Chloe comeback in YAL's fanfiction Bible. Because this wouldn't happen in the show either. Bye bye little Chloe. Episode 5, Cerise Bianca. Yes, she has arrived. Cerise easily managed to become friends with everyone in the high school, even Marinette, and nobody is doubting her to be Lila Rossi. OMG, does this mean Marinette Lila toxic Yuri? Or cute cottagecore girlfriends? Everything is going as planned. The preparation of her final plan can finally begin. Final plan in episode 5? Bitch, you're still in the womb, hold on, the season hasn't even started yet. Episode 6, Nightmare. When Cerise learns how powerful Chat Blanc was, she is determined to akumatize Chat Noir again. Is it a too dangerous idea? Well, if you want the universe to end, apparently you can akumatize him. Even though you'd have to have these two reveal their identities and get Gabriel to rip them apart and find out he's Chat Noir and control him to obey and get akumatized, otherwise this wouldn't work. How the hell does this bitch know about Chat Blanc? Also, did you just copy Night Tormentor and call it a day? And that flop, I guess, but. Next. 7. Gabriel's brands. Title kinda goofy. Cerise takes a massive dump on Gabriel's grave. Sorry, I meant massive advantage of Gabriel's death by hacking the Alliance rings, and his numerous brand systems to ruin Ladybug's reputation. Our heroine will have to face the consequences of her mistakes, even the smallest ones. Okay? Also, who's taking over the company now that Gabby is dead? That's one thing you didn't tell us. Episode 8, Nona Rosa. Cerise is forced to take a trip to Italy to meet her grandmother, Nona Rosa. Oh, that's the granny? I thought this was another identity like Iris Verdi and Cerise Bianca. She welcomes her in her ancient temple, yet beautiful. Cerise, intrigued by her culture, asks her grandmother to tell her stories. Nona Rosa narrates her many stories, but a specific one caught her attention. Okay, Lila Lore, love that. Episode 9, Volpina 2.0. Now how uninspired can you get? Cerise remembers how Alia is gullible, so takes advantage of it, and manages to get the fox miraculous. LMAO, you just now remembered she's gullible? She then creates an illusion of Marinette talking in the back of Adrian, and confronts her with him. Will Marinette manage to get the fox miraculous back? Will Adrian and Marinette break up? Yes and no. Episode 10, Bunnix. Sigh, you already know we're about to get time travel shit. Cerise managed to gain the trust of everyone in her class, especially Alex. She is ready to wisely use it, as she suspects her to be the holder of the bunny miraculous, also known as Bunnix. Suspects? She knows that's Bunnix girl, everyone knows it. Bro forgot her family publicly announced she was staying in the burrow. Alex invites her to her house to study, but Cerise is ready to steal her powerful miraculous, at what it costs. Episode 11, Cat Noir. You mean Chat Noir? Adrian, overwhelmed with high school, decided to let Ladybug fight villains on her own multiple times. Ladybug manages to defeat them but wants Cat Noir to renounce his miraculous. Is it the end for him? Girl, it's been the end of him since they started not giving a fuck about him. Also, why does she want him to renounce his miraculous? Girl, we went from Chat Noir wanting to renounce his miraculous and almost doing it 10 times to Ladybug wanting him to do it. Episode 12, Miss Baker. Marinette's parents' bakery is in danger. The police claims they've built it illegally. Oh. And guess who is behind these false accusations? Cerise. Okay, period. An episode about legal stuff. I'm sure Cerise knows a lot about that since she's been using faking identities. Extremely mad at her parents, and not knowing those are lies, Marinette found a job to refund her beloved bakery. OMG, what job? Did she start selling her clothes on Depop? I mean like the ones she makes. Period, get that bag. Would it be the best opportunity to accumatize her? Imagine they ask who started those allegations and they say Cerise Bianca. Marinette gon' be confused as hell. Episode 13, Miraculous Legacy. Oh, this sounds serious. After accidentally hearing a confidential conversation between her two parents, Marinette learns about the existence of a mysterious attic in her house. She then decides to explore it and discovers a massive secret. I bet it's some Sabine old miraculous holder type shit. Or, the theories are true and Lila is Marinette's stepsister. Episode 14, Rena Rouge. At least there's no Rena Rage this time. Alia goes to a Switzerland journalism internship. Isn't she 14? As the country is known for the best journalism. But things don't go as planned. As the airplane leads her to Shanghai, the city is under attack by a new supervillain. How did she end up there like? Okay? Alia joins the Chinese forces, but this action will lead her to face severe repercussions. Well, what? I guess. Also, this answers Volpina 2.0 because Alia gets back the fox clearly. Episode 15, Dream Team. Ladybug's team becomes stronger, but smaller. Oh. So they're not 20 anymore? We won. Get rid of those filler fads. They've learned how to upgrade their abilities, but some miraculous got lost or stolen. Okay, so y'all useless as hell. What Ladybug doesn't know is that her army will soon rebel against her, thanks to Chrysalis. Will her team use their powerful abilities against her? Next. Episode 16, Shadows. In the dark, Cerise is slowly building a whole army against Ladybug, and this army is Paris in itself. Huh? Miraculized number 2? A civil war is about to begin, and this is 23 minutes? Did we learn nothing from the season 5 finale? Turning the entire planet against Ladybug doesn't work, boo. Episode 17, Tibet. A familiar keychain appeared on Marinette's desk. She takes a trip to Tibet, convinced it has something to do with Master Fu, and let me guess her parents let her go unsupervised. Because of course they will. Yawning. Episode 18, Secrets. When Marinette is going outside frequently, Adrian is almost sure she is hiding something from him. Oh, the grammar. He secretly chooses to follow her when she is about to transform into Ladybug. Will Adrian learn Ladybug's secret identity? Probably not because this is miraculous. And if he will, he'll forget it. Episode 19, Identity Theft. Against Paris Part 1. Now this is where it gets random as fuck. Chrysalis makes a deal with Saquiline. Of all people, you chose her? What happened to Chloe after that one episode? Did she die? No mention of her ever again. Also no mention of Tomoe in this entire thing. Did they forget she exists? And this one becomes the fake ladybug, here for the worst. Fear roads in Paris, and Chrysalis is ready to use this emotion to create a new powerful villain, itself named Fear. 20. Fear, Against Paris Part 2. Ladybug reunited her whole team but didn't take time to learn how the supervillain Fear works. This mistake will have serious consequences. So risk? Okay. Episode 21, Sentimonster. Oh no. When Adrien breaks his alliance ring, he doesn't feel very well. Marinette is scared that he discovers the truth about himself. Adrien then decides to investigate his ring. Will he find out the truth Marinette is hiding from him? Will it break their trust? Don't you just hate when Adrien's alliance ring breaks and he doesn't feel very well? Ijbal. Now you'll ask me. Hey Dan, how do we know this is fake? For one, whoever made this doesn't even know basic Adrien lore. Like, I know we joke about the writers neglecting Adrien, but forgetting where his amok is too far even for them. What do you mean he's not feeling well because his alliance ring broke? This reminds me of when we were getting season 5 leaks and a lot of people were shocked at how many rings we gotta focus on this season. First Adrien's rings, then Felix's, then Kagami's, then the alliance rings. Like, yeah, that's a lot of talk about rings. Remember when people thought Felix's amok was in the twin ring that he stole and everyone was confused how he would know whose amok is in which since they're identical rings? Yeah. But how the hell do you mix up alliance and twin rings? You could just say his ring broke, period. Like, you gave yourself away by saying alliance. That's crazy. I might have believed you for a split second if you didn't say alliance, girl. Bye. This is so funny, y'all should have seen my face when I read this. Episode 22, Dishonesty. Cerise tells Adrien the truth about his father, but this one doesn't believe him. This one doesn't believe him? Doesn't believe who? Who's this one? He then decides to explore his own house, and finds many pieces of evidence. He later on confronts Marinette. Is it finally the end for our two lovers? What does this have to do with Marinette? Episode 23, Suspicions. You can tell they started getting a bit bored at this point. Marinette is also having suspicions about Adrien. Is he also hiding something from her? Short-ass synopsis. Episode 24, Mistake. In Pursuit of Marinette Part 1. In Pursuit of Marinette? Goofy-ass title. Juliette Potentis, a curious young girl, learns the existence of the wish that could be made with the miraculous of the ladybug and the black cat. Who the hell is that? She suddenly remembers the day she saw Marinette Dupain Chang, indiscreetly talking to Tiki months earlier. Huh? You're just now dropping this character now? With intense determination, Juliette embarks on a quest to find the young fashion designer. Meanwhile, in the shadows, Chrysalis is preparing her final strategy like a chess player anticipating the endgame. Okay, imagine them actually debuting a new character who somehow knows Marinette's identity in her first appearance and has no relevance at all. Like? Okay, love the awk, but let's not do this right before the finale? Episode 25, Surrender. In Pursuit of Marinette Part 2. Chrysalis detects the powerful perseverance of Juliette, and decides to take advantage of it by akumatizing her into Surrender, who has the capacity to make miraculous holders lose hope. I don't even know anymore, man. Aware of the fact that Marinette lied to him about his father, Adrien previously decided to join Chrysalis forces. LMAO, Chrysalis forces is crazy. Also no, he wouldn't do that. Also, doesn't this mean he knows she's Ladybug? Because how else would he be mad at Marinette for this and not Ladybug when she's the one who lied? More alone than ever, will Ladybug save her reputation? Will she give up on being Ladybug? 26. Wish. Oh, I wonder what this episode will be about. Marinette tries to fix Adrien's ring, but makes the situation worse. Faced with his death, she doesn't have any other choice but to make a wish to save Adrien. Oh, I forgot he broke his alliance ring and wasn't feeling well. Just get another one from your father's brand, silly. They're probably free for you. Damn, does this mean everyone with an alliance ring can die if they break it? Now that's crazy as fuck. Like, imagine this has nothing to do with him being a senti and you can just die from your alliance ring just like that. So that was season 6 written by some random folk. Adrien ring mix-up aside, you can tell this is fake because the episode synopsis are normally vague while these are spoilery as fuck. Especially the finale. Spoiling every bit of the finale is crazy, I don't even have to watch it now. Did I need to know Marinette is making the wish? Like, even if you didn't mention it and just had the title wish, I could tell what's going to happen. Also love how there is no mention of Felix or Kagami in this whole thing. Or Tomoe. Or Iris Verdi. Maybe this person doesn't know about Iris Verdi? Still not sure why they put an awk one episode before the finale and never mentioned them again. See what I mean? Like, this was kinda boring. I might have to rank these when I find enough of them. Where is Lila manipulating infertile woman Amelie to think she's her daughter? Where is Lila going back to World War II and Alex saving her from the orphanage? Back and forth the Philogamy two-parter? Olivia? Ciri's identity being discarded because her mom found out and called the police? Give me something. This tea was crazy. Now this makes me want to praise the other fake Bible more, like the more I think about it the more insane it sounds. If you really think about it, it really was serve after serve. I didn't give them enough credit. Someone should make a fanfic based off that Bible. Anyways, that was it. Reminder that this is just for shits and giggles. At this point it's become easy to tell if these leaks you see are real, so y'all know not to fall for them. Season 6 is still getting written, so no chance of getting the Bible leaked anytime soon. Also, when it does get leaked, it will be a huge ass deal.
Oh shit! I'm so sorry! What have I done? I'm so sorry!
I can't feel my kid.
Oh crap! The tigers seem like to be, you guys. I have bad nerves. I'm so sorry. Feel better, okay?